Have I read this before? I think not. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I didn't read it. I thought I read this before. Okay. Manager, have you gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the Clyfoot deterrence during off hours. Yes, and when the Clyfoot deterrence is low, right, they become more aggressive. That's why we generate more energy from that. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Chesed sir. Yes, good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Chesed sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I am truly lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know, brown nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Chesed sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our layer. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Chesed sir. Aye aye, go get yourself ready for the day. For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for a Sephira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did, and I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hoped to send them off in peace as they were just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who'd expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system on plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. Oh, dang. Then I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears, and helped Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Hey Chesed, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten into you, Geber? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Clyfoot deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gebra, no one is allowed to touch the controller of Clyfoot deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it. You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. Dang. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Here she is! Justin. You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the Clive of Terrence, Justin. Oh my god! Right? Gebera said to increase, and Angela said to weaken. Yeah. What do you have up your sleeve this time, man? Do you want to ask for reasons again, after all this time? Gebera and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebera is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know that you would talk about Gebera. You should know, you've seen her for yourself. Gebera has failed to control her enmity, and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she's not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. But I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, Chesed. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. I would think that I am providing the right environment for you, no? It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last. Lower the deterrence. Oh, God. Oh. Alright. Daniel! Oh my god, his name is Daniel. Okay. Alright, everyone. Let's make the best of today as always. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. Oh my gosh. I wonder what kind of classical music, like, which composer does he listen to? My favorite is probably Paganini and Bach. What the... Oh! Oh gosh, I thought it was Gebera. This is Vina. Okay. I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. Oh! I was so desperately looking for you all. Oh? Hold on. Dang. The reason why I came all the way here is... Well, let's just say I have showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. Is this B? Daniel, is it? The name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. Oh, Vina! I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. The music. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so stuck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide, who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. Oh! I'm the only one who survived. And saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself, that I wanted to save— that I wanted to save at least a few of my co-workers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon, too. Is this a cello? This is a cello, right? The head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, sir. Dang. Okay. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. Yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. So he called them for help, but then... Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had his sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality, but he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there is no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. Okay, so today we are going to try the chesed suppression before we go to Gebera. Okay. Whoa. It's raining. Wait. What is this? Oh. There he is. Whoa. He looks so different from the rest.
I guess that's the middle layer Zephyra for you. But what is this? RWBP? Okay. P for pale, right? I guess. B for black. Oh, damage! Okay, red damage, pale damage, black damage, white damage. So... red is very active right now. I wonder what that is for. Okay, let's just go on with our usual stuff. Oh! Oh! The music! Wow. The music is so good. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. What? 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 Oh! Oh noes. Oh noes. Dang. Okay. Reset. Okay, I actually started Chessed's suppression. I was just trying to, you know, enjoy it. But I think I'm getting somewhere. So I'm just going to continue this one. Okay, let's see where it takes us. Okay, where are they going? Oh, there they are. So I didn't. Yeah. Yes, let him have it. Oh! I'm almost done. Dang. Dang. Okay, come on. Okay, I hope that I can get through this one. Okay, I have one bullet left. I think there's nothing more. Right. Okay. One more, please. No. Haru. Gosh, Nicholas. I was so close. I was so close. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel about this. Because in the end, this one might trigger this. This one might eat this all up. No. Okay, I just really have to be careful. Oh, good thing it's... Okay. I have to trust Michaela. Wait, no, let me choose someone else. Yeah, she's not wearing proper gear. Nicholas has too much. Even if I choose low, it's... Oh. Let's try. Because Common did this already. Okay, get out of there, guys. I have to wait for it to finish. I should have gone for Common then. But that's okay. I just hope that everybody remains alive after this. Oh my god! Oh my god. We did it! Oh my god. What? You're kidding? People here don't drink coffee in the morning? There's no better way to get energized than drinking a fresh cup of coffee before you start the day, man. What's with the look on your faces? You weren't expecting me to show up like this, were you? He's all suited up. Aw, isn't this a shame? I wasn't expecting some massive welcome party, but I didn't think you guys would be so heartless. Well, of course, I understand. You're all probably wondering why a talented man such as myself applied to join such a shabby company, huh? It's totally suspicious and nonsensical, I get ya. Well, everyone has their own agenda. Ah, so you're A. I think I heard about you from Carmen. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, was it... Yeah, I was gonna say that it was Carmen's speech that really brought me here. Where is she right now? Oh, buddy. You don't want to know. And I'm not telling you anyway. So you came, Sir Coffee Addict. Oh, okay. Yeah. Was Carmen alive this time? Miss, it's Daniel. You can sit down here. The person that sits next to you will explain the details of your work. But maybe this is Angela. What? So you knew I was coming? I told you, no matter how great you may be, you will always be in the palm of my hand. Oh, okay, it is Carmen. Geez, I thought you were being sarcastic. Okay, hold on. So, he came before Carmen's death. Oh, yeah. because I thought like, that I was thinking that the timeline is like after and after and after things happen. So these things so Daniel was here before that, and actually, right, because Michelle betrayed them, that's why the head came with Bina. Okay. May I request one thing before I join you officially? Could we get a coffee machine here? I want everyone to know how good true freshly brewed coffee is. Whoa. Daniel grabbed everyone's attention with his fancy suit that didn't fit in here at all. I vaguely remembered Carmen had told me about him a few days prior. That one of the elites would stop by to apply to our company. Dang, he's an elite. He's a bit pompous, so don't believe everything he says, she said to me. I asked how she was able to recruit such an elite. Carmen answered nonchalantly, as if I had asked about something trivial. I'm a master at blowing people's minds. Don't you know that by now? Wait, was... It feels like a literal thing. Oh dear. Turns out that a revolution doesn't always have to be accomplished with bloodshed or the bearing of flags, manager. I've waited a long time for a savior. Oh. Someone who could free me from my inertia and wake me up inside. Wake me up inside! Why did I never come to the realization that I myself could be my own savior? Would you be so kind as to remember my mistake? It's very valuable to me. I hope your own pathetic little rebellion taught you a few things. Do you still not understand the reason why I didn't stop you? I'm referring to the real reason why I watched you without immediately putting you through the replacement process like Tiferet. I wanted you to engrave your lessons onto that metal body. That your trifling resistance ended up costing the lives of your poor little employees who trusted in you until the end. Dang. I know the word death means nothing to you now, but to them, it held meaning. That's weird, Lady Angela. Since when did you start caring about the deaths of our employees? That's rich coming from the one who would gladly force a containment unit open just to garner a little more energy, isn't it? Yet here I was, clumsily going with your flow as I assisted you. However, don't go thinking that this was entirely my loss. I know now that you don't really care about our condition. I know now that you weren't the one I should have been obeying. Oh. It's obvious that you should obey our manager, not me, Chesed. There's no need to state it out loud. You clearly know what I mean. I'm not going to let you do whatever you want now. Oh my gosh. But this sounds very ominous, like I'm not going to play the role anymore, Angela. As we know from the beginning, and intensified through the middle parts of the story. But oh my god, I'm actually excited to see what she cooks up. You're such a loser. In the past and even now. Yes, I'm a failure. You don't have to point it out to me, but thanks anyway. However, although you may want to believe that nothing has changed, it is in fact that many things are changing. It rests on you now to resolve the mess you made, Chesed. Let's, as they say, bury the hatchet with any hard feelings between us. There is one thing I want you to know. There is one thing I want you to know, though. There's another thing. No matter how great you may be, It will always be in the palm of my hand. Oh my god! Ah, Carmen. I'm still afraid, manager. I'm still unsure if I can truly fight back against the fear I may face in the future. Face the future! Make the future! But I've decided not to run away, at the very least. Oh! So what are my orders, manager? Dang. Oh, bye, drippy chesed. He has a slot over here. To those who are faithful and trustworthy. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I completed a core suppression. And that was Chesed suppression. Yay! I finally finished it. This was really one of the meltdowns that I was really looking forward to, because I wanted to know more about him and his backstory, because as you know, he is my favorite Sephira. So yeah, and honestly, it's so painful to know that he had to deal with this, like most of people who start their jobs. So before I actually explain my thoughts on this, I just like to read a bit of the flavor text, which I realized that I haven't read while I was playing, which, you know, it's unfortunate, but yeah. So I was reading it, and these were some of the things that stood out to me. So I wonder, do I still have a conscience left inside me? And I envy you, manager. You can conveniently forget your moments filled with shame. Each time Angela shows up, I shall commit sin according to her orders, and I see no fig leaf here to cover my shame. It's much too late for me to repent. And yeah, at the end of it all, he of course kind of surrenders. So yeah, seeing Daniel's backstory, we know that he's a very enthusiastic, passionate worker who came to Lobotomy Corps because he was inspired by someone. Carmen, in this case, of course. I think most office workers can relate to that. Well, not with the inspiration part, but, you know, with being really excited to start a new chapter of your life. Yeah, and somehow you get disillusioned. Disillusionment is one of my favorite words, basically, because, you know, we look at the world with rose-colored lenses, as they would say. But when reality hits us, it's a different kind of emotion that, you know, that everything that we know to be good starts to blur. Somehow this hit closer home to me. And of course, one other thing is that, yeah, sometimes as excited as we are, we would like to contribute to the company, but they would demand more or even less than what we could offer, because in the end they have their own set of rules, and they have their own way of doing things. So if you can't beat them, join them, and, you know, you'll just have to deal with your own emotions towards these things. So yeah, when Bina came in, and Chesed feels a lot of guilt for opening the door. It's also the same with lowering the Clivewood counter when he became Chesed, right? And he feels like it's the blood is on his hands, of course, and maybe being Chesed as part of the welfare team, he was trying to make it better for them, even if he knows that, you know, it's not something that would really make a difference at this point. But he still wanted to do because I think he uh, did that project, right, where he can use robots instead of people so that, you know, they don't get killed too often. But yeah, I guess I like that kind of continuity where placing responsibility on what you did and trying to make up for it, he still end up being under Angela's control, which this is another thing that I like when Carmen said, "You'll always be on the palm of my hand," and when Angela repeated that to Chesed, wow, that was just wow. And I don't know if this is correct, but when I was looking at the Daniel backstory, and in the room he had a lot of computers on, and I was thinking, are we having his job now? So it's like, was Daniel the manager before? And when everything, you know, blew up, now as X, are we doing Daniel's job before? Only because I saw those um, computers at the back, but I'm not sure. But if we did get his job, I mean, that's also quite a clever thing, um, you know, as a connection to the story and the gameplay. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's it. And and I've actually finished Gebra as well, and I'm not sure when that's coming, but I have to edit this. And I also finished Kanto 6 and 7 and the recent event. So it was yeah, a lot for me to do in a week. Yeah. So I would probably post Gabra's like sometime later this month. And right now, I'm actually trying to do Hokma's um I'm trying to do Hokma suppression, but oh my god, I keep dying and he doesn't want me to move forward. So I'll have to have a talk with this old dude, and we'll see. We'll see.